Hey guys, this is your boy, WWE Hall of Famer Stevie Ray, and I'm going to be coming to Boss Up Houston with my new podcast, The Stevie Ray. So, if you don't want to miss what's really going on, holla at your boy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again here on another glorious Saturday afternoon. That's when we tape this show. And we call this show the Stevie Ray Experience. I am Stevie Ray with my man, Mr. Angel Corona. Angel, what is going on right here on the Boss Up Network, Houston?
Man, it is a boss up situation here, Stevie Ray.
Yes.
Every time we step in, the producer takes care of us.
Yes.
Stevie Ray's out and about.
Right.
We got the lights super shiny, and we're ready. We're ready to chop it up.
You know, man, there's been a lot of things going on since the last time we've seen each other.
Yeah.
A lot of things. Now, we talked about a few fights before we left last week.
That's right.
We talked about Emmanuel Nunez. Got choked out.
Choked out. Beat up.
Beat up. Punched in the face. Punched in the jaw. Her punches was landing, but they seemed like they had no effect. That's what was going on in that. And then, the main event. Poirier.
Got choked out.
The man climbed on his back.
Well, Charles Oliveira, he's known for that move.
Oliveira, and I told guys, I said, as long as he doesn't let Oliveira get him in a position to get submitted, I think he'd be okay.
Right.
Because from here, he was superior.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think he knocked him down twice.
Yeah, and what's crazy is, Diamond Poirier, he was getting the best of the exchanges on the feet. I mean, he was laying some wood on him. But Oliveira, he would just bounce back.
Yeah.
You would see the effect on it, but it wouldn't take him out. Most of those shots would take a lot of his opponents out. And I think that took a lot from Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
And he looked winded too.
He did.
He was huffing and puffing. And,
he did.
And Oliveira was taking his shots, and he kept coming forward, and eventually he made that mistake of giving his back and
man,
tapped out.
All that money. I think as both of them was getting choked, I think subconsciously they could see a truck, like an armored truck, riding down the road, and the back door flew open, and they could see all the money.
Fly away.
Angel, have you ever had a dream? Now put yourself in this position.
Let's see it.
When you went to bed, you were so happy. You had all these great things lined up for you.
Right.
And you're snoring and you're moving around and, just like a little baby. Then all of a sudden, in the middle of that dream, a nightmare starts to happen. And you don't know where it's coming from. And you don't even know where it's materializing in your head as you sleep. Now, you're sleeping through it because you got to figure out where this thing is going.
Right.
All of a sudden, Angel, you see the truck. Nobody's driving the truck. The truck is like driving itself. And you're trying to figure it out. You know how you do a dream. You're trying to figure out, what is it saying to me?
Right, yeah.
Then you can all of a sudden see in the back of the truck. And you see all this money stacked up.
Pallets of money.
And that's your money. It's your money that you knew was coming. Then all of a sudden, the back door just pops open for no reason. And all that money, your money, starts flying out the back of the truck.
Oh, man.
And Angel, you're sitting there in that dream. But this dream is turning into a nightmare. And you're saying to yourself, no, that's my money.
I'm waking up and going chasing that money.
You're waking up, but there's nothing you can do.
That's right, yeah.
And when both of Poirier woke up, and when Amanda Nunez woke up, the money was gone.
And they don't know what happened. They're like, well, what happened? It's over.
It's over.
Money's gone.
The money's gone, man.
Hey, but shout out to Juliana Pena, man. She's been saying this from the very beginning.
Yes.
She was going to take out Amanda Nunes.
Yes.
And Amanda's had losses before, and back in her losses, her biggest problem was she would quit on herself because she was so fatigued.
Right.
And you can tell, kind of the same thing with Poirier. I mean, Amanda was hitting Pena with all these shots, and she was hitting her back with even better exchanges.
But you know what? I've seen Nunes go 5 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think her problem is, this is just me, my opinion. First off, you're coming off COVID. Secondly, I don't think your body wants to be 135 anymore.
Mm.
And I think she was tired in 2 rounds.
Right.
I've seen her fight 5 rounds like it was nothing many times. And you threw up some punches, but you're a puncher. Since when do you get tired from throwing punches? And you're the puncher. And the other girl was fighting back and hitting you with punches, but I think Amanda Nunes' punches were stiffer. I think they were a little stiffer because she's a better puncher.
Yeah.
Technically, she's, a better puncher. But I think something went awry in that second round where she blew up. She blew up sky high. And I think that was their plan. I think that was Pena. Pena. I think that was their plan. If she gets tired, she's vulnerable.
Take her back, right.
Yes, and that's what we saw. But I thought something like that would happen maybe in 3rd or 4th round if it happened.
Right, that was kind of an early, second round to be that gassed and look.
She looked like Deontay. She looked like Deontay.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah,
she looked like she wanted a way out.
Wilder, after the second round, he had lazy legs. Did you see the legs?
Yeah, those wobbly legs. He was on stilts.
He had lazy legs, man. You can't win a fight
some noodle legs.
Lazy legs, which I think is still the aftermath of the second fight when he got popped in the side of the head, something inside the cranium, left a dent in it. That's what I think. I think it's still.
Let me ask you this, Stevie Ray.
Okay.
Do you think Amanda Nunes kind of quit, or do you think it's more so Pena just taking over? Because a lot of people are saying, they're not really crediting Pena. They're more saying Amanda kind of wanted a way out. She didn't really have to choke in, things like that.
I think Amanda Nunes was so gassed that she just couldn't endure the fatigue anymore. I think if anybody was looking for a way out, it was Nunes, because it's like this round still got 2 minutes left. Or however much time was left, and I don't have any fight in me anymore. Because you're right. The people that were saying that, they're right. She hadn't even got in and synced it in. She knew it was coming, and she knew she couldn't defend it. So she got out. Now, on the lead-in videos and stuff like that, and said she had went to this new training for all this different things. But I think this is a thing that a lot of people don't think about. The heart of a champion. The heart of a champion is hard to kill. But I'm going to tell you something, man. When you're out there fighting to be the best, your outlook on life is totally different when you have certain responsibilities that you didn't have before. A lot of people don't understand that. And I can tell you from experience. Now she has a marriage. Now she has a little baby. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And things like that sometimes can make you more vulnerable because my life is different now.
Right.
So I'm not ready to die for something that I love. Now I want to keep a little bit because I got responsibilities behind me. A lot of people don't understand that. I can speak from experience. Now, I'm not saying that happened, especially when you are a person that is winning very easily. And then you run up against an opposition that says, I'm here all night. How bad do you want it? Are you still ready to die to keep what you got? A lot of people never take that into consideration because everything is just face value. I'm telling you right now, Amanda Nunes is not. That night, her whole life flashed in front of her. And she asked herself, do I want to go in this foxhole? I don't think I want to go in this foxhole. So what I'm going to try to do is get her out of here. That didn't work. I don't have a plan B. You ever thought about it like that?
Yeah.
I don't have a plan B. So I didn't get her out of here. Now I'm fatigued. Who knows if the COVID had really bothered her a whole lot, because a lot of people COVID bothers, a lot of people COVID don't bother. I've seen let's take it for instance, Cam Newton last year. Caught the COVID, never was the same. He never looked the same. Then again,
still doesn't look the same.
Maybe that's why he doesn't look the same. COVID took over. I seen Aaron Rodgers catch COVID. He came out better. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came out like he just took like a 3-day vacation.
It's that rhino pill, Stevie.
He came out, just lights the team up. So I'm like, but we've seen people where they have the lingering symptoms.
Yeah.
But we've seen people that, hey, man, I feel fine. I'm nothing. Then you've seen some people go, yeah, I lost my taste for a little bit and lost my smell, but everything else is fine. So we've seen this stuff bother athletes in so many different ways. How it bothered her, I never seen what she had said. I never read what she said, or even if she did, but I just know the last fight was canceled because of that.
Right.
And a couple of months later, boom, you're back in the ring.
Yeah. No, you make a good point. I mean, you can tell when she got hit with one shot, you can see it in her eyes. Like, I don't have a plan B. I'm tired. I don't know what else to do.
Right.
And I think that dog in her just kind of said, hey, not today. Not today. Let's live to fight another day.
Let's live to fight another day. And if I was her, I would not fight at 35 anymore. But that's just my opinion. We're going to have to get someone in here to speak on that. We're going to have to get someone to call in to speak on that a little bit more than our speculation. That's what I would think. But at the end of the day, man, I was thoroughly just, I had a good time watching. I was just really entertained, man.
Two good fights, man. Co-main event and main event. I mean, you couldn't ask for, you got a little bit of everything. You got some ground game, you got some striking in there, and you got some submissions. And both co-main and main event, you know, the guys got tapped out.
Well, I can see Nunes in a rematch.
Yeah, 100%. She deserves it too.
I can see Poirier in a rematch. I can see both of these fights in a rematch, but those fights, especially Poirier, is not going to make the money of a rematch with Conor McGregor.
Right, yeah.
But hey, man, there's more things in life sometimes that are more important than money. What they are, I don't know. But I'm quite sure. I've been told this.
I read a book one time.
Yeah, I've been told this. I'm still looking and searching and things of that nature. But I was told that, so I have to believe it because I've heard many people say, Stevie Ray has more important things in life than money. And you know what I do?
Crazy.
What
Crazy.
What could that possibly be? You know? I got to get the paper, brother.
That's right.
You know, the paper is first. But, hey, the guys, everybody was safe. Great entertainment.
Yeah.
That is what makes MMA so exciting. And, man, we was out at the sports bar watching it, and the sports bar went crazy man, for both fights. And that's what I like about it, man. That, you know, the instantaneous type endings.
Right, anything can happen.
Thing. Yeah, man. That's what I like about it. That's what I love about MMA. And we're going to talk about it a little bit more here in a minute. You know, with little MMA type things that are running rampant here in the fight world, which I'm very excited about also. And I know you got a few things on the Angel Report that you're going to talk about here in a minute also. But ladies and gentlemen, right here, Boss Up Houston Network. This is the Stevie Ray Experience. You guys go with Boss Up Houston and, you know, get the app, download. You can see us live on YouTube right now. Go do that. Boss Up Houston Network. I am Stevie Ray. This is the Stevie Ray Experience, and we will be right back.
Hey singles, do you feel it? The feeling like it's time to start having fun again? If you do, then you're ready to celebrate with Events and Adventures. There's never been a better time to join than right now. Meet new people with a packed calendar of fun events, exciting adventures, and future memories. It's time to live life to the fullest, to high five, skydive, and feel alive again. That feeling is here at Events and Adventures. If you're single and ready to celebrate, visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. Look up, stay up, and this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Want to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance. With Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
AT&T Fiber delivers a faster internet experience than cable. Ask me how to get 300 megabits per second for only $35 a month, plus taxes and fees, with no annual contract, no bundles required, and unlimited internet data included. Call Boss Up Houston Network at 832-895-5095. Again, that is Boss Up Houston Network at 832-895-5095. Limited availability may not be available in your area. Speed claims based on device upload and download capacity of internet 300, internet 500, and internet 1000 versus Xfinity, Spectrum, and Cox 400, 500 meg, 600 meg, 1 gig, 1.2 gig cable services with uploads of 10, 20, and 35 megabits per second. Download max speed is 920 megabits per second for internet 1000. Speed vary, not guaranteed.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways, Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com. Hey singles, do you feel it? The feeling like it's time to start having fun again? If you do, then you're ready to celebrate with Events and Adventures. There's never been a better time to join than right now. Meet new people with a packed calendar of fun events, exciting adventures, and future
Marriage is for committed couples that are either engaged or married and would like to keep the dating in their marriage, fight for the family, and lower the divorce rate one couple at a time. We plan 30 to 50 events a month that include workshops, seminars, webinars, experts, and events all around town. This is for couples that want to develop friendships with other like-minded couples that take their marriage and vows seriously. We will also be offering premarital help so that you will not be a statistic. Would you and your partner like to take international vacations together with other couples and at group rates? When you are home, you will learn your city as you go to each new event. Your membership includes all of our locations. We take the guesswork out of creating, having, and keeping a strong marriage. Contact us today.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again here on the Stevie Ray Experience right here, Boss Up Houston Network. I made a mistake as we were going into the break a few minutes ago, and I said we were live on YouTube. I made a mistake. We are live on Boss Up Houston Network Facebook page. That is Boss Up Houston Network Facebook page. I got it mixed up because I'm live.
That's right.
On YouTube. When I am doing the world's most dangerous podcast, Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray, of which I will be bringing to the Boss Up Houston Network here shortly.
Stevie Ray, you're always live.
I got you.
You're always live. I mean, you're always live, raw, and uncut.
Yes.
And that's why you got the fandom that you have.
You know what? I really don't like to be taped. I don't like to.
Why is that?
I just don't. I feel as though I do my best work live.
Right. So you're not a practice player. You're
I'm
a
not,
game player.
Put me in the game, man. I'm ready to go. I'm not like a Jennifer Lopez that has to do 5 takes.
Has to look in the mirror and practice and practice and practice and
Right,
practice.
right. And still can't get the note right. Still can't get. I'm not like that, bro. I bring it, man.
That's right. One shot.
That's all I need. Just turn the cameras on. Give me the microphone. And guess what?
Get out of the way.
I'm going to rock it, baby. It's on like a steaming pot of next bone, and suckers got to know. That is the way it goes down, you know. I don't need, can someone please bring me a glass of water?
Get some makeup on them.
Yeah, can someone get my eyebrows right? Oh, I don't think I look very good in this shot right here. No, you don't. You know, I mean, come on, man. This is something I got a problem with.
What's that?
Speaking of Jennifer Lopez.
Here we go.
No, dog. I'm just saying. No, I just happened to bring her up because,
Right.
you know, well, I don't know. It just popped in my head, I guess. Ben Affleck has been making the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen him?
Yeah. Saw him at the Lakers game. Sitting courtside.
I think that man needs therapy.
I think that man's been to therapy. He probably should go and find another therapist. And if that doesn't work, find another one.
This is why I say that. I was listening to him on the Howard Stern show. Now a lot of people are saying because of that interview, he threw Jennifer Gardner under the bus because he said he was stuck in the marriage and he couldn't get out of the marriage or something like that. So everybody was saying he's like blaming her for him starting to be a drunk and a walking F up. But you know, I'm going to defend Ben.
That's right.
I think he was suffering from post-traumatic syndrome.
From who?
Jennifer Lopez. I don't think the man was himself ever since. Why don't people think about it like that? Come talk to me and I'll give you the 411. The man came out of traumatic. His G rating went from here. Got with Jennifer Lopez. He was a top guy.
Yeah.
His G rating went from here to here. You know what that means? Fans didn't even want to see him. If he had made a remake of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, nobody would have went to see him. I'm telling you. He had to get out, man. That's bad on an actor's psychic.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck is a top hand. Now I've been reduced to jabroniism because of a woman. Think about going through something like that. Don't you think that'll mess you up?
Yeah, mess you up, lead you down the wrong path.
Yes.
Maybe get into some little bubbly.
Yeah.
You know, trying to make yourself feel right.
And then you're getting all this backlash from the business, the entertainment business.
Right.
Everybody talking about you behind your back. You know, you can see you walking in the store, you see people. There it goes, right.
Smells like whiskey.
Yeah.
Smells like whiskey and bacon.
There he is right there. Look at that stupid look on his face. You know, that's right. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That would be even hard for me to handle. And I don't even care about the public. I mean,
the movie entertainment public. Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying, I don't care what people are saying and stuff like that because I'm doing my thing, man. So it's hard for me to really focus on that. But those guys, they have to. And that's why you see a lot of them having tragic situations happen to them. But I'm not saying I'm blaming Jennifer Lopez. I'm just saying that can be a traumatic situation. Look at the track record, man.
Right. Yeah, you're not blaming her, but she definitely is one of the top 3 reasons.
Come on, every guy this girl has gotten with. If you had hidden cameras somewhere, you would see someone running out of her house running down the road trying to get the hell away from her. What does that mean?
But Alex Rodriguez did the same thing. He got the hell out.
Yes. What about the backup dancer? What about him? Who goes from Puffy to a backup dancer? What's that? I mean, these guys are like the Titanic is sinking. You don't wait for the dinghies. You just jump off the boat.
Jump off.
Shouldn't somebody talk about that? Why doesn't the entertainment world talk about that? So beautiful Jennifer Lopez.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Well, I need to talk about it. I think I'm gonna do an episode on it on Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. What I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. This is no joke. I'll tell the whole world this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some research on all the Jennifer Lopez marriages and all the Jennifer Lopez
encounters, flings,
those two
boyfriends.
Yeah, even the ones that was just self-produced by the studios, the ones that just put her out there with, like Puffy. Yeah, everybody knows Puffy is I think he's admitted bisexual.
Oh, P. Diddy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, I think he's admitted. I think he's made reference to it from what I was reading. I don't know if that's men and women. I don't know if that's men and boys. But I know he's bi something.
Right.
And he's on that list of a lot of people talking about that. Stevie Ray has done his research. So the only thing I can say is, when it came to the Jennifer Lopez thing, it was a ruse to get her over. Because this is how Hollywood does. They will put people out there with African Americans to make them popular and hipped. And these same people don't really give a damn about the African American community, don't really give a damn about the hip hop community. They give a damn about their own little situation and their careers that they got going. Yeah, it's old as the crucifixion. And I'll talk about it. I'm not afraid. I'll talk about it. And that's why I've always thought Jennifer Lopez was the biggest fraud in the entertainment business. Fraud. Then they put her on American Idol.
That was a joke. That was an absolute joke.
I thought Paula Abdul was the worst judge I ever seen.
No, Luke Bryan's pretty bad.
But he's not on American. Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah,
on
he's on
Idol.
the latest one.
Yeah. But what about Lionel Richie?
I haven't seen him on there yet. No,
He's on there now.
I think I missed that season.
No, he's on there for the last couple
Yeah,
seasons.
you're right. The brother, right? The brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty bad.
But he's the only one that's got that kind of experience. He's wrote a zillion songs for a zillion people. He's written a zillion songs for himself. He's written a zillion songs for the Commodores. The guy had an outstanding career. So I think he's qualified. Now, Katy Perry, I put her on the same level as Jennifer Lopez almost. I mean, anybody can sing those songs that they make for her.
Right.
Those popcorn songs.
Yeah,
I mean, anybody can make this popcorn music, man.
Exactly, man. All you got to do is talk in the microphone. They can be adjusted
Yeah.
your voice.
Nothing against her, though.
Right.
Nothing against her. I think she is who she is. That's one thing I think I can say about her. She is who she is, and take her or leave her. I don't think she's putting up a front, an imminent front. I don't think so. Katy Perry issue is who she is, and she actually has a hell of a voice. Now, let's go back to Jennifer.
Let me ask you this about Jennifer. Why do, as soon as she becomes single, why is there a long list of guys who immediately try to make a public,
I think they got to keep Jennifer's.
Because she doesn't say
her image.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's got that image now that all men love me, I'm so beautiful, this, that, and
She's
the other.
always with the man.
Right.
Always.
And that's her gimmick. Because if she went around looking single, then people be like,
You start
what's
realizing.
up with that?
Yeah.
They'll start listening to Ray Dog is what I've been saying for
Something's
years.
wrong with her. She's single.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Oh, now she's at the basketball game eating popcorn. And just a couple of years ago, she was with Alex Rodriguez eating popcorn. What is her and all this popcorn? I mean, what's with that? oh, there's Jennifer Lopez. And you always notice they find her the camera with some bow.
Acting like she doesn't know the camera's there, right?
Yeah. Fraud, man. Fraud. I just got to get it out there. Another thing that got me when they put on American Idol, then the kids got to get cut. She's crying.
I think that goes back to your comment about her public image. She wants to be that heartfelt.
I can't do this. What? Paying you $1 million to act like you know something about. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't talk about it no more. It's killing me right now. But we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take another break. Let me catch myself. Boss Up Houston Network, Stevie Ray Experience. We will be right back.
Events and Adventures knows how to make the most of being single. Get social, in person, try new things, and just have fun. Join Events and Adventures. We've been doing the single life right for over 30 years. 30 great events every month. Just visit eventsandadventures.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl matchmaker, comedian Amber Neal, and today I am bringing you my brand new book, hot off the press, guys. I have so many copies of these. Please get one, okay? It is called How My Kitty Betrayed Me, and it's about the women's lib movement and how one thing they don't tell you is, yes, we want money, education, and rights like men, but one thing that the women's rights movement doesn't explain to you is how we're still women. We still attach. We release a chemical in our brain that attaches us to every single person we have sex with. It's called soul ties. And one thing I can tell you that will keep you from your God-given purpose, let your kitty betray you when you get distracted, okay? All I'm trying to say is, we want all the same rights as men, but at the end of the day, picking your partner is the most important decision you'll ever make. And so I challenge you to get a copy of my book today so that you can learn from my mistakes that I made, thinking that, hey, if men can do it, so can we. But trust and believe, after being a single parent for 25 years, your kitty betrayed you, okay? Get your copy today, amberneal.com. Or more information, go to Amber Neal Show on Facebook. Get your copy. I'll be glad to autograph it and send it out to you today.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways, Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
Hi, this is T. Foxy Wyckoff, and this is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, where faith, hope, and determination comes alive. You can't talk business without talking real estate. Come follow me. The Lord will bless your barns, and He will bless your hands and everything you put them to do. The Lord will bless the property in which He's giving you. Tune in to Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on the Boss Up Houston Network.
Hey singles, do you feel it? The feeling like it's time to start having fun again? If you do, then you're ready to celebrate with Events and Adventures. There's never been a better time to join than right now. Meet new people with a packed calendar of fun events, exciting adventures, and future memories. It's time to live life to the fullest, to high five, skydive, and feel alive again. That feeling is here at Events and Adventures. If you're single and ready to celebrate, visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again right here on the Stevie Ray Experience, Boss Up Houston Network. Angel, when we left, I was kind of in a funk there.
You were going in.
No, I don't really know if I was going. Was I going in?
A little bit. Well deserved.
Just some things just kind of bother me sometimes, and I got to get it out, man, sometimes. And I hold a lot of things close to my heart. A lot of things. And when someone infringes on some of those things, I take it personal. And I know I shouldn't. Sometimes I do. You know, and they know who I'm talking about. But I'm going to leave it alone.
There we go.
I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to go on to COVID-19. Is running rampant in the NFL. Do you know we had an NFL game today?
2.
And guess what? We're not going to have them now. Because of COVID-19. The Cleveland Browns were supposed to play today, right?
Yeah, that's right. They moved it to Tuesday.
Yeah.
You got Baker's out with COVID, and they got some other players out there as well. I mean, it's just spreading rapidly.
This is my thing. I need someone to answer me this.
We got games. I think there's still one game tonight. Unless they cancel. Yeah, I think it's the Patriots and
the Ravens?
Yeah, I think it's one game tonight. The traditional games on Sunday. We're gonna have 2 games on Monday and 2 games on Tuesday.
Yeah, so you sure that one is still on for tonight?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay. Because I thought they moved both of them to Tuesday. But I could be wrong. But I knew they moved the Browns one, which, you know, would be nice to see some football. Usually you don't see football on Saturday till the last 2 weeks of the season.
That's correct. And you definitely see it on Wild Card Saturday when the playoffs start.
Right. But, you know, the end of the year, and they've been doing that for years, the end of the year, they'll start showing, because college football is over, and they start showing a game or 2 on Saturday, you know, to free up stuff, you know, because they're starting to wind down on the Monday games and the Thursday games. So they put them on Saturday. They've been doing that for years, but this is the first time I've ever seen it 4 weeks out. This is the first time, and I guess since they got 17 games now, maybe that's why. Really and truly, I don't know. But with all that being said, I want to know, how is COVID running rampant on certain teams? How is this happening?
You know, it's interesting, Stevie, right? Because we've gone, 14 weeks?
Yes.
And there's been a COVID case here and there, you know, weekly, but it's typically 1, 2.
Right.
You know, nothing to shut down a whole game, nothing to shut down a whole team. And now it's getting closer to Christmas, and everyone's just getting COVID. So I'm not sure if it's something with, you know, the gatherings. I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely interesting because you've gone 14 weeks with kind of, you know, honing it down, and then this week it's starting to ramp up.
Well, this is my thing. Okay. They've lifted the restrictions, whereas you only see maybe 10% of the people now at the football games with a mask on.
Right.
If that. I'm looking at these college football games. And these college football games, stadiums are bigger than NFL stadiums. A lot of people don't know that. Some of these college stadiums hold over 100,000 people. The average NFL maybe high 60s, low 70s, the bigger ones. What do we hold here?
I want to say it's like 75, 78.
Okay. Now, NFL teams, 60 guys, 65, 70 most. You know, with the, you know, you got a 53-man roster.
Right, with the coaching staff.
And then you got the coaching staff, and then you got the people that play on the
practice squad.
On the practice squad, which is what, 12 to 15 guys or something like that?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay. That's not 80,000 people. So I'm trying to figure out how in these self-contained areas is COVID breaking out on a team? Well, shouldn't the people that's in these stadiums, that's shoulder to shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
What about them? Where's that breakout in that area? It just puzzles me, that's all. And I'm like, these people, the part that I'm really perplexed about, that the majority of them are vaccinated.
Mm.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
Majority of them are vaccinated, but yet they're still catching COVID. So I guess I know you can still catch it if you are vaccinated, but at this alarming, man, where the hell is everybody in the NFL going?
It seems like
who they hanging out with?
Right. It seems like they're going to the same spot.
This is crazy.
You know, I mean, it seems as if it's almost in-house.
It's crazy, yeah.
You know, and it's going from one team to the other, to the other, to the other. And there's some teams that don't have anything.
But these teams are in different states.
Right.
They ain't even close to each other. I'm just, like I said, perplexed by the whole thing. I don't get it. And why now? Why now? Did the Texans have an outbreak?
I don't think so, no.
I think somebody should do a short expose. You know what they should call it?
What?
Outbreak. COVID-19 in the NFL.
Outbreak.
Yes, outbreak. And then make us all understand how this happens.
Yeah, like give us some maps, give us some graphs, some you know, when a detective's looking for a killer, I need some of that.
Yes,
those,
you got
those cross
show
lines.
us how these things equate with these things.
Yeah.
Then you can come to a medium as to where you think it all started. Outbreak in the NFL. Then I heard somebody say the new variant had something to do with it. Now, 2 weeks ago, the variant wasn't even here. Week after that, one case. Week after that, all over the place.
Well,
so was the variant here, or what they call it, Omicron, or whatever the name of it?
I thought it was Omarion. I don't know. Omicron, I don't know.
Yeah,
something with the O.
Yeah,
we'll call it variant O. How about that?
Yeah, variant O. Now it's all over the place. Well, now we've had, Houston, Texas has just had their first patient to have their Omarion COVID. Okay, where this sucker at? And where he been?
What part he's in?
Yeah, what part of South Africa did he go to? You know, should have never. Okay, if people going over to overseas, when they come back, don't they test people when they come back?
Yeah, because I mean, I've been to Mexico and they don't let you. Well, it's Mexico, but they don't let you get back on the plane unless you have a negative result.
Right, exactly.
Within 3 days. So I mean, I'm assuming that's the policy with, other countries.
So I want to know what this sucker get back over here, and he already got the money. Where he been? Did nobody check him? Or did it start over here? Or did it a delayed reaction?
Right.
Was it a delayed reaction? He got on the boat. Well, maybe he took a boat.
Maybe he took a boat. Yeah, maybe. I guess if you take a boat, they don't check you.
It take him 2 weeks to get here, though. It should be.
Probably laying under some cargo. With a pillow and a blanket.
What is that? Maybe he should have came and went by the time he gets here.
Yeah, you're right.
Should
have wore off.
Yeah.
So that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is because I know when you go overseas, I know that's one of the policies.
Right. Yeah.
You have to be negative before you leave, and you have to, like you said, take the test when you get back, or before you get back on the plane.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out, man. How does that work?
And I mean, for the NFL's sake, they're getting some pretty harsh criticism because their mentality is let's keep playing, but let's move these games back.
Right.
And if this continues on in the next couple of weeks, man, this could really sabotage the NFL season.
I think,
from a sports perspective,
I agree with you 100%, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're getting it out the way now to scare America that if football players are catching this is just my opinion, then it'll make everybody go get vaccinated. I just believe that in some way, shape, or form. And now it'll be back to normal after this week, going into the last week of the playoffs, without giving anybody any advantages and things of that nature. So at the end of the day, Let's hope everybody's be safe. That's just, like I said, it's just my opinion. It has nothing to do with Boss Up Houston Network. Has nothing to do with Angel Corona. It's just me. Because I just don't understand if something breaks out like that. Only in teams. Not high schools, not colleges, professional teams. That's just funny to me, man.
You know what's crazy real quick, Stevie Ray, is, these NFL players, they wear helmets on. And I'm not saying there's that much layer for masks or that much layer for, exchange of breath.
Right.
But they're breaking out more than NBA players and NBA teams. And NBA, those guys are literally on top of each other, breathing on top of each other.
Exactly. Very close proximity.
Very close. They're spitting. They share literally one ball the entire game, where the NFL, they have so many balls. They throw them out. They exchange them. It's just very mind-blowing why the NFL teams are breaking out with COVID versus, the NBA, where it's a little bit more close-knit.
Yeah, I don't understand that. But be it as it may, hopefully we'll get to the end of it. But we're going to have to take another break. And we're going to come back with our last segment, which we call the Angel Report. I am Stevie Ray. This is the Stevie Ray Experience, and we'll be right back.
Hey singles, do you feel it? The feeling like it's time to start having fun again? If you do, then you're ready to celebrate with Events and Adventures. There's never been a better time to join than right now. Meet new people with a packed calendar of fun events, exciting adventures, and future memories. It's time to live life to the fullest, to high five, skydive, and feel alive again. That feeling is here at Events and Adventures. If you're single and ready to celebrate, visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
This is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up. Look up, stay up, and this is Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Want to be a boss? Let's talk business. Let's talk fashion. Let's talk health, fitness, community, lifestyle, and finance with Boss Up Houston, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. It's Boss Up Houston, where we look up, stay up, and boss up.
Maridate is for committed couples that are either engaged or married and would like to keep the dating in their marriage, fight for the family, and lower the divorce rate one couple at a time. We plan 30 to 50 events a month that include workshops, seminars, webinars, experts, and events all around town. This is for couples that want to develop friendships with other like-minded couples that take their marriage and vows seriously. We will also be offering premarital help so that you will not be a statistic. Would you and your partner like to take international vacations together with other couples and at group rates? When you are home, you will learn your city as you go to each new event. Your membership includes all of our locations. We take the guesswork out of creating, having, and keeping a strong marriage. Contact us today.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. This is the Stevie Ray Experience right here, Boss Up Houston Network, and we are laying it down. And now we go into our last segment of the day. We call it the Angel Report. Angel, what is on the docket for today?
We got some interesting stuff here, Stevie Ray. Let's tap into, let's talk about this vaccine for a little bit.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving, who's been the voice of the voiceless.
That's what he
says.
says.
His own words, right?
That's what he says.
Everybody knows he's unvaccinated, hasn't played a game this entire season.
One game.
Well, the Nets are, I guess he kind of won his argument because they're going to let him play, but only in games outside of the state of New York. So Kyrie Irving is going to be joining the Brooklyn Nets. And I mean, it's gonna be a circus everywhere he goes.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward. I'm sure it's gonna be, media's gonna be on him. They're gonna be on his teammates, the coaches, asking them questions. It's gonna be interesting to see how they handle it all together.
Well, they must be prepared for it because if they're going to do that, I don't know why. Because maybe because James Harden is out and they didn't have anybody to play a couple of nights ago. They didn't have enough guys to even play on the whole team.
Durant was carrying the It seemed like he was playing with a bunch of high school kids.
Exactly, man.
I mean,
so I guess it's gotten down to this now, and he can't play in the state of New York.
Right, yeah.
So he can play everywhere else. Only road games, I guess.
Which doesn't make any sense because, I mean, if he has the virus, then, it doesn't matter what state he's in.
Well, that's the thing. The basketball players get checked for the virus almost every other day.
Right.
So we'll see, man. I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah. Well, let's move on, Stevie Ray. We're going to be in the news of Deion Sanders. He landed the top recruit, Travis Hunter, at Jackson State. This is an HBCU. For those who don't know what an HBCU is, historically black college university.
Right.
I attended TSU. This is huge. This is monumental to land the number one recruit in the entire high school athletes to an HBCU.
I think that kid will probably be transferring after the first year.
Why is that? You think Deion will wreck him up?
That kid is going to be like, I'm wasting my talent over here, and I can be getting paid for my likeness at a Division I school, and I think he's going to come to his senses and leave and go to Baylor or something like that. And I'm not saying that should happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's mind blowing because a lot of these big schools they got the money. And Jackson State, from a grand scheme of things, they don't have much money compared to USC, a Texas, name it.
Not after Deion Sanders gets his cut. What about that deal he made?
That's right, yeah.
But I know these kids, they passed that situation a couple of years ago where these kids can get paid money off their likenesses, and I guess some of these corporations are making up nonprofits and stuff like that to get them paid and things of that nature. But maybe Deion and people at Jackson State are going to go that route. I don't know.
Maybe they'll take care of them. Well, let's talk about a little bit of boxing, Stevie Ray. We got a big fight tonight. Big fight. It's a rematch.
What fight are you talking about?
Talking about Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul.
Is that big?
I mean, it's okay. It's a fight.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Fight. Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But before we go to the main event, there's two former athletes that are going to be on the card.
Here we go.
And I want to know, as you being a former athlete, who are you going for? We got Frank Gore representing the NFL.
Yes.
Going against Darren Williams representing the NBA.
I'll have to go with Frank Gore.
Why is that?
Look how many years he played in the NFL at running back. That dude got to be tough as nails to play. How many years did he play? 16?
I feel like he
17?
played. He played last year too, right? He was with
I think he
Jets.
was with somebody last year.
He was with the Jets.
So Frank is a tough dude, man, but you're probably going to see the most amateurish. You're probably the most amateurish boxing in the history of. I mean, this would be similar to a tough man contest.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we saw, who was it out there in the last fight that they had, one of these kind of entertainment fights? Was it Ocho Cinco?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lamar Odom, too. You remember that one?
Well, that wasn't but that wasn't on one of these kind of cards.
That was somewhere else.
Ocho Cinco was on the last time I think Jake Paul and them fought. He was on the undercard. No, it was the other Paul. He was on the one with Mayweather.
Logan Paul, yeah.
He was on that one.
Yeah.
And he started feeling himself. Pop, slapped. And he on the ground looking around. So hopefully I'll see some of that tonight because it really makes my day when I see an athlete get slapped right in the face.
What's interesting about this fight, it's actually an exhibition. So exhibition. So it's gonna. I think it's gonna be 4 rounds. 4 rounds. I want to know if they're gonna work.
That's how Ocho Cinco and them was. He was fighting an MMA guy though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, brother, if it's a payday, go ahead and do it. But it's entertaining to me.
I see Frank Gore just getting on the inside and just steamrolling Darren Williams.
Yeah.
Absolutely steamrolling him. And
Darren Williams is how tall? 6'8"?
No, I think he's like 6'4". He's not that tall because he played point guard in the NBA.
That's
I think his mindset, and if I'm his
Frank
coach,
Gore is only like 5'11".
Yeah, so you got to stay on the outside if you're Darren Williams. Use that jab.
Well, I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I just want to see somebody get slapped out.
Yeah, I just want to see a highlight reel.
Not knocked out, slapped out. That's what I want to see.
All right, Stevie Ray, last one. Let's talk about the main event. You got Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. And, a lot of people didn't know that this fight was happening this quick because Tommy Fury actually pulled out with an injury, and they replaced him pretty quickly with Tyron Woodley. And Woodley has literally had about 2 weeks to get ready for this fight.
I'm suspicious of this whole thing. Because I didn't see no build up to Fury either. If I didn't know better, these guys had this done under the table and just didn't want to let anybody know. But be that as it may, like I said last time when they fought, I think if Tyron Woodley had pushed the pace, he could have easily won that fight.
Right.
But he was skeptical and he was cautious. Even though he did land a couple of big shots, one that almost put Paul down. But hopefully he bring a better fight tonight. If not, if he gets beaten twice,
you got to hide your mom's basement.
By the same guy that's not a legitimate boxer, then Tyron Woodley should have did what I thought he should have did after he left MMA. Go retire and sit down and shut your mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if he loses, man, you can't go in public for a good 2 weeks.
I mean, he talked all this lip after the fight. This, you ran, you this, you that. We do it again. Let's pay this and blah, blah, blah. And we'll bet this and so on and so forth. And, okay, he got it now.
Yeah.
Now I guess it'll be if he loses this time, I didn't have a full training camp.
Right. So I think what you talked about, how it hasn't really been talked about. It's kind of a last-minute fight in our eyes. I think it's going to be, last at least 1, 2, or 3 rounds. Mm-hmm. Someone's getting knocked out.
How many rounds did it go last time? It went to distance.
I think it was 10 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think someone's going to get knocked out this time. I
want to see it.
Sign us up, right?
I want to see it regardless. Yes.
And Woodley has a $500,000 knockout clause.
Oh, really?
In his contract. So if he knocks out Jake Paul,
he gets an extra. Okay, that's an incentive to
swing for the fences.
Right, and push the pace.
There we go.
And I'll be cautious.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's it for the Angel Report, Stevie Ray.
So that's all we got for the Angel Report. Yes, well, sir. At the end of the year, Angel, we don't have a lot of things going on in sports other than football. You got college basketball and it's just kind of getting started.
Right.
They're pushing the NBA, but the only team they talk about is the Los Angeles Lakers. Why, I don't know. It's like, they're the talk of I've never seen anything like this before. They talk about the Lakers before they talk about, I see Skip Bayless on a daily basis saying that he's making an argument that the best player in the world is not LeBron James. He said KD is the best player in the world. So I'm trying to figure out if you have went to, with all your vast knowledge of sports, to make KD the best player in the world, why don't you talk about him ad nauseum?
Yeah, you should have 5 segments on him instead of LeBron James.
Exactly. I don't understand that. Shouldn't the world know who the world best is? Mm-hmm. We got Tiger Woods playing with his son today. Mm-hmm. And I just hope young Tiger don't grow up to be the schmaz that old Tiger is. That's what I hope.
Yeah?
Don't turn out to be like your
pops.
Daddy. Can't even drive out the driveway without running over the...
Hidden palm trees.
The tree.
The mailbox.
Doesn't
know the difference between the gas and the brake.
Didn't he hit the water?
Fire hydrant?
Fire hydrant and then the fire department had to come out because water was shooting up in the air, and all the kids started playing in it. I think they charged him for the water bill too. That's what I think they did. Did they do that?
I'm sure they should.
I just hope little Tiger don't turn out to be the straight up schmaz, schmuck that your daddy turned out to be. I really do, because I think young Tiger gonna be a G.
That's right. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I think young Tiger gonna be a G. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last show until we come back in January, because we are shutting down because of the Christmas holidays. But when we come back, like I said before, it's going to be on like a steaming pot of neck bones. Only got a few things to talk about today. And I always like to throw in my little jabs at this and that and the other because we don't just talk about sports, we talk about everything. And next year, we're going to be talking about some more things. So for my main man, Angel Corona, I am Stevie Ray. This is the Stevie Ray Experience right here on Boss Up Houston Network. Merry Christmas. See you next year.
Peace.
Hey guys, this is your boy, WWE Hall of Famer Stevie Ray, and I'm going to be coming to Boss Up Houston with my new podcast, The Stevie Ray. So, if you don't want to miss what's really going on, holla at your boy.